What is up, Nephilim? This is the Chig coming at you with another Diablo 3 guide. Today I'm going to be talking about what is quite possibly the best way to farm materials in the entire game. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon so you're notified every time I come out with a new video. Anyway, let's hop right into it. You see here, this is a portal to the occult catacombs. If you look at your chat, an enmity has been fulminated into reality. So these little things, enmities, are something they're bringing back from a previous season. You go in here, you go through, and you get all the materials in the world. Before we get started, let's go ahead and look. I have 2,741 parts, 893 dust, and 621 crystals. We're going to get a lot more than those as long as we get more than a couple of floors. But these spawn out in the world. The best way to get these is just, if you're looking for these specifically, go to high density areas where you would do massacre bonuses. You will get one. They come quickly. Another way to do this, if you want to turn your brain off, do bounties and just grab them as they come up. So what I would recommend, I am using my bounty build on my monk. Just use whatever bounty build you have, just whatever the fastest movement thing is that's going to take out the most amount of mobs. So let's hop in here and see what we got. As you can see, we just get a lot of things really quickly. I would recommend clearing every floor if you need materials. Got a lot of blue items there, got a lot of yellow items there. If you don't have your perks on your altar yet for your pets to pick up everything, this is going to take a little bit longer, but it's still incredibly good. As you can see, I'm getting spammed with picked up this item, picked up that item, as well as all kinds of legendaries, right? The thing is, when you get big floors, you will get tons of legendaries from that floor, right? This one maybe not, because this is a big floor of normal mobs, but you have a really high chance to get a floor like this that's all elite packs. You get a really high chance of floors like this that are all blue packs. Also, don't forget to go ahead and pick up the shards you get too, because even if you have all of the shards and they're already all the way leveled up, still pick them up, because if you disenchant them, you get yellow, or not yellows, but gems, right? And we all need more gems. But as you can see, look at that. All the legendaries. Like the drop rates on these are higher than normal drop rates. Like you will get loot, 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 loot constantly, 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 go, 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 right? And you'll know when it's over, because when it is over, you get a guaranteed goblin. Now, while we are dropping down and grabbing all of our things and getting our loot, I want to go ahead and say this, because I'm going to say it a couple of times. When you get your goblin, do not click the box it drops. Do not click the box it drops until you have gotten all of the loot off of the floor, because you get a 30-second timer to loot and get ready to leave the floor. And the thing with that is 30 seconds, depending on the floor you got, is nowhere near enough time to pick up all of the loot. Because look at this. This is a tiny floor, but it was mostly yellow mobs. So we got a ton of legendaries. Look at this. Look at this. Ton of legendaries. Look, my bags are already full of legendaries. So I'm going to go back to town. I'm going to drop some items, and then I'm going to pick these up. And this is what you're going to be doing constantly if you're farming these. You get all the legendaries from this, right? Like, this is like non-stop go, 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 go. This is what you get. That's why these are like the best way to farm legendaries, because like it's always like this. You get legendaries, you get other items, you get the gems you need, you get basically everything. This is the best way to farm anything for this season, for sure. Like, and as you can see, like, you'll just keep going down and going down and going down until you get your goblin floor, which, I mean, that's what we're looking for. You want to get a lot of floors, but at the same time you don't, because once you get your goblin also, the box he drops gives you mats, bounty mats. Like you literally, this lets you farm all the mats in the game. If you're just farming these, this is gonna get you. All right, so this is my goblin floor. I came in and I heard hee immediately. Right, so here's my goblin. So you see this diabolical cache. Do not touch it until you have picked up everything else. Until you have picked up everything else. All right, so we got about 100 of each mat, a little more blues, a little less yellows, and more than 100 whites, right? So this is super easy. Craft a yellow, and then if you need yellows, you know how to switch them around, right? You get all the death breaths, you get all the souls because you pick up all the legendaries. Now you see this, when you pick up that, you get that, right? And then we just got a bunch more mats because all of that, right? You got some keystones, and then on T16 you get 40 of each of the bounty materials. So you can literally, if you don't like doing bounties, just do this. Now I'm going to show you what happens when the timer runs out. It's going to kick you back to town. And then what you'll do is you'll just go to another zone and drop mobs. Like you don't have to get any place in specific, right? So all of these plus all of these on the ground are the ones you just saw me pick up. All of these things, right? So that many legendaries plus over 100 of each mat, and you're able to move your mats around if you need to. Do this if you want to reroll items. Do this if you're trying to force craft stuff. Just do this. This is a great way to farm, guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys here. I'm going to get to this. I need to farm some materials because I'm trying to force craft some stuff. So I will leave you with that, and I will catch you guys out in Sanctuary. See ya.